Hello, this is Colonel Steve Akeley of the ABV Network, and you're watching one of our original videos that we've created for you. We're doing this each and every day. If you want to make sure that you never miss out on this original content, please hit the subscribe button down below. And also, if you'd like this video, it helps new people find our content, which is pretty important to us. And now, on to today's video.
It's my honor to be here to actually introduce my friend, and actually he's kind of a mentor to me. It was funny, a lot of people don't realize it, but Jerry was giving me a little more insight into the chemical part of how to make bourbon at the Bean Distillery. And Jerry was pretty serious about this. I didn't know what I was getting into, and I said, well, Jerry's going to kind of give you a little teaching. Well, Jerry made up written tests. Well, it took me 8 years to get out of college. But getting back to Jerry, Jerry worked in the bourbon industry for 22 years before his retirement in 2007. He began his career in the bourbon industry as a chemist for Barton Brands there in Barstown. Jerry and his lovely wife Judy, also his high school sweetheart, moved into the house directly behind my dad and me. I don't know if that was a blessing for Jerry or a problem. Being Booker's next door neighbor can be good, it can be bad, it can also be intoxicating. Jerry's passion for the bourbon industry led him to join Jim Beam, where he worked for us for 12 years. During his career at Jim Beam, Jerry rose through the ranks and became the Master Distiller from 1998 to 2007. Jerry was the first and only non-Beam family member to be the Master Distiller at Jim Beam. It was probably pretty tough for him at times. People wonder, how'd you get this deal? But he did a hell of a job. I'll give him credit. Jerry was also very innovative. He led experiments for us at Beam for years, one of which he experimented with 6 different grains, which later, after he retired, I never did figure out why they waited until after everybody who was involved with this experiment but me had retired. And I said, well, what are we going to do with these barrels? I know Kevin was involved with it. I said, well, hell, let's sell them. That's what we usually do with bourbon. But Jerry actually, with some of the other guys at the Boston Booker Note facility, experimented with 6 different grains that we had never fooled with before. These barrels laid, and it later became our Jim Beam Signature Series Harvest Collection. There was such little inventory that we had to put it in 375 bottles so we could get a little distribution on it. But it was a great, innovation, and we've actually revisited some of the mash bills that Jerry helped innovate back years and years ago. I know when Jerry and Dad were meeting, a lot of times in our backyard, a lot of times in the chairs behind the door, they were talking a lot of business, maybe a little bullshit, but that's what distillers do, and Dad really respected Jerry because, when we were going through, the industry was going through a little issue with some EC levels. I know Jerry was working at Barton, but some of the meetings that Dad and Jerry had in our backyard were really helping the whole industry try to figure out what the hell was going on with our product. But we got through it, and everything was good. I always say Jerry's dedication and passion for bourbon have made him a respected, figure in our industry. Jerry retired, and when Kevin and me talked about it, I said, I thought Jerry was in the Hall of Fame. And then I found we wasn't, and I said, well, shit, we got to take care of that. I really say he's left a lasting legacy, because Jerry helped me understand a lot of the stuff that goes on at our distillery. The chemical stuff. Dad was kind of, you do this, you do that. Jerry dug a little deeper and made sure I understood it with those tests he gave me. I still got some of those tests, Jerry. I'm going to pull a couple of them out and maybe whoop them on Freddie and see if he can pass them. What's that? But he really was. He's a great guy. And I enjoyed working with you, Jerry. And really, the day you departed, it was kind of funny. We were at our distillery. It was actually during the Hall of Fame, if I'm not mistaken. We had a breakfast down at the distillery during the Bourbon Festival. And Jerry said, "I'll see you, bud." I said, "What?" He said, "I'm out of here." We did a little breakfast for the media. And hell, he was ready to roll. And he rolled right out there. And I said, "Damn, he's not even hanging around at all, no party or nothing." But anyway, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce my friend, Jerry Dalton, to the 2023 class for the Bourbon Hall of Fame.